Hello, welcome to one more stream. My name is Indez, and today we are back on the grind. We're back on trying to get like these new answers. I feel like I've been extremely unlucky, let me tell you that, man. I have farmed probably more than, I will say, like 200 legendary items now, and there is no way that I actually can get the, like, I am missing right now the shoulder answers. Let me see, what am I missing here? I'm missing the shoulders, the chest, and the pants. And also the main hand. So we are missing like 4 out of 5, 4 out of 6. It's crazy, man. I kind of want to try like the Furious Charge, also the new shoulder and all these things, man. I got like also very unlucky because like whenever I was recording a video for you guys about like how to get like day 1 stuff, well, I messed up and I clicked by mistake here on the loyalty bonus. So right now, yeah, we just got like the wrong one. So let me go here into the Discord. Let me ping everyone that has the YouTube live. Let me go here. All right. So we go. There it is. Bang. Hopefully we gonna start having people joining the stream as always. But I already thought about having like a starting soon kind of stuff, but I don't know if it's like really worth it to have it though. Do you guys think it is worth to have like a starting stream? Like I always feel like it's a bit cringe, right? Yo, what's up, Grimok? Welcome. Nice to see also some people on Twitch. So we did our shard storm. We're just gonna go here, collect the freebies. You know how it is. For many people, listen, if you are still doing the old strategy with just 2 bolt casters, just have in mind that probably now you're gonna need to put a few more. Okay, you can still use only the bolt casters, but you're probably gonna need a few more. But if you add like a few more, you should be fine, right? I'm also like been trying to play around like with different tactics and things, but you know, like shard storm is not easy. There's probably like 1,000 ways to do these, right? Sorry, it's not difficult, and I feel like everyone has like their own specific way to do it. But like it is as anything that I always try to do with my guides in my playthrough, right? It's just like I always try to make it a way that it is gonna be the simplest as it can be, you know. That's what oh my god, I didn't get. Okay, let me see. Oh my god, also this part is full. Okay, I think at 9 we gonna have some Keons. I think we gotta do that. So probably gonna go doing some dungeons, testing again this build. Man, I tried like so many variations, man. I tried, but at the end, to be honest, like for me, this was the best version out of it, you know. Like if you remove this promising sunrise, I mean, you will be able to have like your Wrath of the Berserk 100% uptime, but you're just gonna lose a lot of damage. So I don't think at the end it was like really worth it for me to go and lose a tremendous amount of damage. And I also like learn how to manage this cooldown slightly better inside the BGs, inside the dungeons. I mean, can I sign in on this? Okay, we have 7 minutes, so probably we can still sneak here like a dungeon while we wait. Hopefully it's not gonna take a lot of time. And yeah, you guys gonna see me popping some damage, man. Gaga, welcome to the stream, man. Dude, your strategy is great. I put a bolt casters on the other hand first near the storm eye, in your way going the other way, so much better. Yeah, man, because like it gives like more time for your bolt caster to do damage to the target. If you put it like right near the center, then you know, it just doesn't have like the same reach for everything, you know. Okay, let me see how we doing. Holy moly, we have here a big boy. How was your day, chat? How is how did it go, man? Like today was Saturday, right? I was I delayed a bit. Like I was dealing like with the first of all today I woke up like slightly later. I woke up like at 12. I was because like I've been like exercising and like I was just like so freaking tired. And I felt like my body needed to recover a bit. So I stay a bit more like lazy in bed. But what that did was like, because I stayed in bed like 3 or more hours, then during the whole day, I delayed my upload for the build for like 3 hours. So I don't... And those things kind of matter. To a chill long weekend in Canada. Man, isn't like today I was seeing like while I was having lunch a program. It was just like just showing like car accidents with the snow because of the snow. And Canada, New York, and all these places that they have like a lot of snow, they were showing. It's crazy, man. Like here in Portugal, we don't have a lot of snow, except like if you go to the mountain or something like that. And where I live, especially because I live near the ocean, the salt of the ocean doesn't really allow for you to have like a very dry environment for where like snow happens a lot, right? But the downside is it's always windy. That's like the downside. I was thinking also like maybe I can also start trying to make like a few streams in the morning. Man, like I had a few people asking me that you know, because like usually now I do the streams like late when it comes like to Europe time, but it's like it's okay for the American audience. But you know what is absolutely disgraceful for? It's like the Asian side, right? Like the Philippines, like Indonesia, all these places, even India included. Like right now it's like extremely late, and I got like a few messages asking if I could start streaming a bit earlier. That was so cute. That was cute. It's like usually this stream. It's very hard for me to have like a fixed time. I wish I could, but it's just like I have like so many things to do throughout the day, and I just try to slide a stream here and there. You know, I try to stream almost every day, but sometimes I can only slot it in at the end of the day. How long until these? How long? Okay. So 2 minutes until Keon, so we cannot actually go into a new one. We are already received like the armor for the Immortal. What is it? Is this the one? I don't like this one. I think like this one is not good looking. I will wait for the next one. The next one is actually pretty good looking though. This one is kind of you know, like we're not gonna use that one. But the next Immortal armor, it is absolutely godlike. It's the one that I usually use a lot for the thumbnails and things. I just think it looks absolutely fantastic. So if we go here on my channel, I literally just posted like a the thumbnail of today. It has the armor, the Immortal armor. Like look how cool this looks. It just like looks such a badass. I love it. That and the cloak, I feel like are the main reasons for me to actually go and become an Immortal. I'm not talking about like the cloak that you get after shadows. I'm talking about like this white one. The white looks really cool. These ones are gonna be like extremely hard to get. Maybe I'm gonna get like this one. I'm only like 2 weeks away, so probably we're gonna unlock this one. But this is crazy, man. 4 blessed rains, 6 blessed rains, and like 42 weeks. That's I think like the weeks are maybe fine. I think the blast range is a very complicated. It's gonna be very complicated for us.
The cycle.
And chat, is there any spicy drama happening, man? We need like what is like the Diablo Immortal drama, man? Like we had like a few weeks that was crazy, man. Let's go here while we wait. Can we join in? Okay, this is gonna open soon. So if you go here on the YouTube, did we get anything interesting from let me see, Apollo usually used to have like some juicy videos. What he's been up to? This is a guide. Okay, this is probably about to listen, just by looking, probably is gonna be about the charm system, if I had to guess. This is a guide, the guide. Now we need some juice, man. That's what we need. Let me see Echo. What is Echo been up to? Echo stream today. I watched like Dark and Dark. It looks very cool. I kind of wanted to try. I'm having some trouble to play the game because I am from Portugal and is only available in America. So I kind of want to solve that. I will probably need some US Apple accounts. That's gonna be rough for us to get it. Yeah, so what I'm seeing, prepare for tomorrow. Okay, that doesn't matter. Chat, there's nothing juicy here, man. We don't have juicy content. We need some juicy content to react. Bro, where is my chat today? Chat, hello? Am I alone here? Where are my chatters today? Maybe we came. Listen, maybe it's my fault, man. Maybe I came a bit late, and my chatters are already sleeping. Can we open these or what?
The cycle begs.
I mean, can we? Can we open these? Dude. Being an immortal, oh my god, fuck me. Please I'll promise you, chat, if I could choose, I will be 100% shadows all the time. I hate Keons. I hate Corvus. I hate like that we always have to wait for an officer that's gonna be late. It's yeah. And then it kind of forces you to always be up, especially on Sundays. I wish that they will change the timeline, like, because like the Rite of Exile, the Sunday war between Immortals and Shadows, it is always at my dinner time. It's I hate it. Okay, so we go in finally. Okay, spread out 12. Okay, doesn't matter. Whatever you do, this is gonna die. Well, fuck, I just dripped some water. Let me pull on this side. Otherwise, like usually because I articulate and I speak a lot with my hands, we can get in trouble. Yo, what's up, Crypto? How you doing today? Just trying to sneak in these, getting our freebies. I think like this is gonna give some keys. I don't even know what this gives. I kind of forgot. Come on, dude. Just start it up, man. See chat. See why this is like a pain in the ass? At least like with assembly, you just go there, you AFK, and you get everything you need. That's like the best. I love assembly. Always the same time, no delays. Yo, Sebas, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Is your first time here? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jesus Christ, I'm outside, let's go. Bro, we streaming, boys. We gotta wait, man. We got shit to do. First time here. Welcome to the stream, man. Nice to meet you, man. Where you guys from? I mean, if you guys don't want to dox yourself, like it's completely fine. Waiting for the people. 7 missing. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll listen, chat. I'm gonna try to slide in and try to do these ones before the stream. Because, you know, just being here waiting, it's kind of crazy. Philippines, bro, I was just saying that I was literally just saying that I think at this time for me to stream is very late. Most of like my Philippines, Indonesia, Indian audience are sleeping. So isn't like crazy late for you now? Or maybe crazy late or maybe crazy early, depends. All right. Let's freaking go. We got this. Is early here? How early? I mean, if you're from the US side, probably it's like afternoon now. It's lunchtime. So where are you at from? Like California or something? 4 a.m. in Philippines. Yeah, I was saying that I had like you know, a few people from Philippines in Indonesia asking me to maybe just start streaming a bit earlier. But I mean, like, also like the good thing about YouTube is like, even if you guys don't have like the time to watch like live, you can always watch the next day. Is that actually so oh, what legendary crest? Okay, so did I forget to open last time the chest? Oh my god, I think I forgot. Oh, dude. So last time I came to Kian's, I actually forgot. Okay, to be honest, I don't know if I should leave or not. It's been ages since I was an Immortal. I mean, as long as you are in a good alliance, more than a good clan, you need to be in a strong alliance, right? That's like the key. Yo, what's up, RMX? Oh, there they are. There it is. My shatters are coming to the stream. Let's freaking go. Say no, I watch you every day, but I just been discreet in the chat. That's right. So we have to convert viewers into shatters, man. You know how it is. No, but I understand, man. Like YouTube itself, it is very different from Twitch. Twitch has like that culture that almost everyone likes to be part of the chat. So for example, Grimok was saying he's from Canada. So and is our boy from Twitch. I chat from time to time. No, I know you do. So if you chat here, usually I know and I will see and I'll remember your nickname. I got a good memory on that. Benfica game just ended, so yeah. Did they win or did they lose? That's so probably I'm gonna disappoint a few of my Portuguese fellows. My football club is Sporting, man. I mean, we're doing fine now. We win 1-0. Then it's okay. So if you said we win, it means like you're from Benfica. Okay, I see. I got you. But you know what? I don't give a fuck about like a lot of like soccer or why did I say soccer, man? Football. I'm not like I enjoy to watch, and I enjoy to watch, for example, with friends. I enjoy to watch like with the family. And very recently, because my wife, she's Indian, football is not a big thing. It's like mainly cricket in India. So she watched for the first time football with me, and the first time that she watched, it was the World Cup. And since she watched the World Cup, imagine like you never watch football, and the first thing you're watching is like some World Cup matches. Then she absolutely fell in love with it, and I enjoy to watch with her. It's just like it gives me a new perspective. You know, like when you, for example, you've been playing a game, or you are into something like for a very long time. Over time, you tend to like stop appreciating like the most basic things. And then the way that you can actually reappreciate those things is by sharing with someone that is completely newbie. And that's one of the reasons, like, my mission right now, playing Diablo Immortal right now, it is so fun whenever I see new players and they watch the guides and I try to help them. Is it because like it's like, yeah, bro, listen, I've been there, you know, like I've been there. I like, everyone is been day one at some point, you know. And whenever I was starting out, I remember like there was not a lot of like guides that I could relate to, because there was pretty much none free-to-play content creator. Most of them were like heavy spenders or things like this. So I always felt like the content of those creators was a bit unrelated to me, because I was just so new. So I started making like the new content for beginners, new content for you know, that you guys can see that if you guys play for a few months this game, you can still do pretty well and have some fun. And above all, you can do well, have fun without spending money. Isn't that the dream, chat? I watch your videos especially whenever I have nothing to do at work. Hey, I appreciate that. Yo, Bruce, welcome. Good evening to you, man. King, what's up, man? There's enough, guys, just not the one you're looking for. No, the problem that there was, Crypto, it was that whenever I started like 10 months ago, most of the guides, they were outdated. You know, like the strategies, the things, they were like pretty outdated for the basic stuff, for the newbie stuff. And whenever like there is a okay, this is not like a creator's problem. This is like how YouTube works. The very old videos with like 2 and 3 years now, if you search like best way to get scraps or material or gold dust or whatever, like if you do this search, most likely you're gonna get recommended like videos that they have like a super high viewership, but they were like very old, right? So by being old, it means like they are outdated, and that was the problem that I was finding. I'm returning now. I play at the start, and then I left for after 2 months, I think. Yeah, I think a lot of people did that. But I want to ask you, Bruno, why did you left? Okay, why did you left, and why did you came back? That's actually something that I'll be curious to know. So, okay, we did that bullshit. That's done. We haven't done some PvP in a while, man, but I still need to farm, man. Like, we are still in a farming phase, because like we couldn't pre-farm for all those weeks, so now we gotta pre-farm now, man. Yo, welcome, Zia. I saw you in the game doing the Keons. Normally I watch you in Abu's guides. Abu is I love Abu.
Welcome to my own little slice.
Probably me and Abu are gonna do a collab very soon.
Well, I have the box for company.
Playing alone, get sick of the game, returned because I love ARPGs, and PoE made me return to Diablo. So you play PoE and then say, maybe now I'm gonna go back to Diablo Immortal. They are very different games. You stole my shoulders. Did I get anything? I didn't even. Oh, I got. Wait. Animal instincts, chat. Hey, you know, some animal instinct. That's what we got.
Legendary weapon.
All right, let's go here. So today I woke up and I almost fell on the floor because you guys know, whenever like you are like 6 months or like me, like 1 year without doing any exercise, and then whenever you try to come back, the first few days are so painful. I'm like literally in pain constantly. Thank God I can sit, but if I try to get up, go downstairs or everything, like my whole body is paining. It's wild.
Yes. Your reputation precedes
But
you, friend.
I still did work out today, even in pain.
Honor is hard won.
I didn't slack. I woke up late, but the first thing I did the home workouts, and then I took a shower, then I went to have some food. That's right. No pain, no gain, chat. That's what they say. Have a good one, Sebas. Thank you so much, man, for coming. You won twice? I won twice? I didn't even know. I'm sorry, man. I was just like, you know how I am. Usually, if I saw, like, I wouldn't stay twice. But you know, like the chat sometimes distracts me. That's what happens. So we need to make. Can I go in? Can I go in? Oh, dude, we missed it. We need to find a big group, big, massive. Only whales to carry me. That's what we need. Exactly the same for me, Bruno. I played it at lunch for a few months and then quit. It's curious that you guys are coming back. Like, what made you guys come back after so long? Like, did you guys saw, for example, did you guys saw anything? Did you guys saw, oh, Diablo is coming, or the Lich King is coming? Like, was like those things that made you guys come back? What do you think about the Blood Knight nuances? Will Blood Knight make valuable? Like, I actually absolutely have no idea, Kong. I haven't played Blood Knight. I haven't even seen a Blood Knight in so long. I don't even think Blood Knight is in the game. I'll promise, man. Like, I don't even remember the last time I saw Blood Knight in the game. It's probably been a while. I think that says a lot, right? Okay, we got a big dude. Gonna get 2 more. Me too. It's so fun and good. The Lich King armor will be so good. Oh, that'll be insane. Imagine you looking like a dead knight. That'll be awesome, man. Tempest class made me come back. That's curious, man. Like, I think you guys know why I started to play this game. Because like I usually used to play Diablo 4, right? But then one day, literally, I misclicked in Diablo Immortal because I wanted to click Diablo 4, but I misclicked. And it was like between seasons and I had nothing to do in Diablo 4. And then I saw here on this specific banner, I saw the Blood Knight and I was like, okay, I got like 3 weeks until the next season. So, you know. Okay. Can we do this? I guess I'm just gonna find some fillers. Blood Knight is underrated? No, I think it's properly rated in the trash bin. It is, man. Like Blood Knight is right now is not that great though. It's like it gets out DPS. Like the other day, man, I saw like a guy saying that Blood Knight is the highest, is like the biggest damage dealer in PvE, and I was like, I just asked the guy, bro, who are you playing with? It's crazy. It's not even close.
I will protect you.
Oh, Zia is coming with us. Awesome. Like, nothing comes close right now to Crusader. Then, like, right below probably is like Necromancer. And afterwards is probably like Tempest. And then we have Barbarian. Oh, Barbarian and Wizard. Barbarian because of like this new build. Because before that, Barbarian was like, right, like almost in the bottom. But I think, like, for example, Blood Knight may be not that bad in, for example, like raids, because his single target is not bad. Is there any good PV Tempest build? Yeah, if you go to my channel, there is a playlist, and the playlist is it's called Insane Tempest Builds. Check like the video that has like 20,000 views or something like that. That's a really good build.
Help me strike down these demons, and we can pursue their master.
Breeze is saying I got really bored of all the other games I've been playing. I've been playing other gaches like Genshin Under Waves and Summoner's War. I didn't play Summoner's War Chronicles. I played the OG one. Genshin Impact, I tried it. Like, it never hooked me up. But you know what I really enjoyed? I really enjoyed on Kaisar Rail. And Kaisar Rail was cool. I like the turn base. I was searching for other games to play, but nothing really piqued my interest. I will say, like, Diablo Immortal is very unique in this genre. There is nothing like right now that comes like even close to it. Because what I say by this, I'm not talking about like it is the greatest game ever. I'm talking like if you like more dark stuff, like demons, blood, sacrifice, you know, like you like these dark environments, Diablo is perfect for that. If you like more anime stuff, you have another completely other genre of like Genshin Impact, Wandering Waves, and all these things. I don't dislike those games. Like I watch anime. I mean, fuck, man. I'm watching like Solo Leveling Season 2. That shit is fucking hype, bro. If you guys like ARPGs, if you guys like the fact of leveling up, and if you don't mind watching an anime, go check Solo Leveling. It is fun. It is fun because like, okay, I don't want to spoil, but just trust me. How you not stop spinning? It has to do with this one. This fallen field. So instead of spending energy, I'm spending life. But it doesn't matter because I'm too fucking OP now.
Feel the bite of my steel.
It's all right. You think it's all right? You don't. I mean, season 2 has been good. I mean, at least I like it. It's like it's a modern anime, right? I usually, you know, I watch One Piece. I actually don't watch One Piece nowadays. I read One Piece. I read the manga because like the manga is like so far ahead from like the anime. It's crazy. So there was like this time that I couldn't like hold myself, did not knowing that I started reading, and now just reading was better. What damage would you rank Demon Hunter, above or below New Barb? I think below. So I will say single targets, probably more or less the same. In dungeons, Barbarian now more. But even before this build, Barbarian already did more damage than Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter should be like, let's be honest, man. Demon Hunter, it is the DPS class, right? Can we all acknowledge that? It's like it's a big dick DPS class of the game that doesn't do DPS. How crazy is that? Did you ever watch Cyberpunk's Runners? Cyber Runners? No, I don't think so. But I think I know what you're talking about. Blood Knight with high armor, it is unkillable in PvP. But imagine if I tell you that, oh, obviously when we're talking about Blood Knight, we're not talking about the exceptions of someone that spent $400,000 or there's like, you know, 10,000 resonance, 8,000 armor, 8,000 armor. Like, we're not talking about these dudes because like at that level, listen, it doesn't matter what you play. You know, like everything is gonna be strong. Like, we're talking about like the average dude, the average whale. And for those, like, Blood Knight isn't good at all. And even so, whenever you're talking about that high resonance, I absolutely think the Barbarian and Monk are superior to Blood Knights. It really sucks coming back to the game when you have level 5 secondaries waiting for your account and there is no way to catch up. Yeah, that's like the downside, right? The only way to catch up is to make like multiple alts, multiple accounts, and literally just make Diablo Immortal you're the full-time job, you know? So it's like you turn your full-time job into a part-time job, and then you just start, you know, you just start playing Diablo Immortal. I mean, I'm gonna ask the devs. You know what? I'm actually gonna ask the devs right now. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and I'm gonna ask them, can you fucking make this permanent? Like, just let me put the DPS meter showing all the time. It's so annoying that every time... Okay, let me go here. Game feedback. Can we please, if you select the DPS meter on the dungeons, to remain that way always? It's a bit annoying to click on it every single time, you know? Okay, I send the feedback. Let's see what they're gonna say. I took Barb skills for granted. I reverted back Barb from Zayder. I mean, like, Crusader right now I feel like in PvE does very, very well. For me, I just don't think like Crusader is my vibe, man. I try so hard to like that class. I just don't like it. I know it's crazy good. Like, I'm not saying that. It's just like, it's just not my vibe, man. It's very softy, very slow, especially in PvP. And I just don't like the fantasy. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, this looks cool, like the horse and things looks cool, but whenever I am playing, I just like get like super bored. It's very hard for me to explain the feeling. The build is finalized yet? Yes, it is on the pinned comment. I put at the pinned comment. If you guys check, that's the build. I tried so many versions. This was the one that made me do the most damage. The only change that you guys can have, like, imagine like if I was, for example, like 5,000 resonance, I was like stronger. Probably what will I do is maybe change the offhand, this offhand with like Roar of the Persuasion or the Bardic Breaker, just to have like to cooldown always 100% on the Wrath of the Berserk. But to be honest, it's not a deal breaker that you have a bit of cooldown on your Wrath of the Berserk. You just have to play it in a different time, in a different way.
He will have answers, I assure you. Bale will not roam free again.
I assume it's the one from the second try. It's the one from the big dick try. The one that we made like the 26 million. It was the one that showed more you know, more consistent high damage. On average, he was consistently pulling between like 13 and 16 million damage at the entrance, and then we had like that spike, right? Yeah, that was the one. Look how fast we are. Spin to win till you die. Bro, like, oh, now we're small, man. Like, look at this small spin, bro. You know what? Chad, you know what is reminding me? It's Beyblade. Are you guys from like the Beyblade era? Fucking Beyblade, man. Jesus Christ, that was crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna open. I'm just gonna open these. Like we were wasting our time.
That raft is the only way forward, it seems. Good.
Beyblade was the shit, man, for a while. I used to love to watch those cartoons whenever I was a kid. Metabots, that's right, boys. Metabots was also very cool. You know, okay, like if you watch like those cartoons, you most likely from the 90s, right? So I want to ask you guys, whenever you now watch like the new cartoons, they are like so pussy, man. The new cartoons for kids, they are so lame. They are like, where are like the Dragon Ball Z? Where is like Power Rangers? Where is like Yu-Gi-Oh? Where is like Beyblade? Bro, there's nothing, man. Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. I used to cry in the morning because, okay, here's the thing. First, here's how it was. I used to wake up. Is this as a kid? I used to sit for breakfast, and then the first one, it was the Pokemon episode. Then it was Beyblade, and then it was Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh. So whenever Yu-Gi-Oh came, and it was like at the end, you know, like it was I had to, you know, I was already getting late to go to school, and my mom was like, okay, we have to go. And sometimes I used to cry so I could stay like a bit longer watching the Yu-Gi-Oh before going to school, man. I loved fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. It was so cool. I watched like the Egyptian god and all that thing. I don't know about now. I think they still do like Pokemon series and these things, but I kind of disconnected. But back then, whenever I was a kid, I loved it, man. It was so awesome. About Duel Masters, that we didn't have Duel Masters here. But Dragon Ball Z was also crazy. I remember like our teacher. So that's how big Dragon Ball Z was. That you guys remember when Goku goes to face Freezer, right? Like the epic battle, right? Like when they are like about at the end. And you had all the kids in the class begging to the teacher to let us watch. And the teacher was so cool. She pulled up, she called like the security to bring a TV, and then you know what she did? She went to other classes and she asked them to come. So there was like 100 kids watching the final battle between Goku and Freezer, and it was like so cool, man. That was the only time. Like that ever happened. But that's how massive it was, Dragon Ball Z. I love Robot and Chica 20. Okay. Dragon Ball Z, Beyblade, good memories. Yeah. Here, like, do you guys used to used to have Doraemon or Doraemon. I don't know how you guys pronounce. The guy, this guy, Doraemon. I don't know how you say. This. Did you guys watch this? This was like so fucking famous here as well. It was this one, Ninja Tori, also. This fucking thing. Bro, it was these were the days, man. Okay, back to my point. I think like nowadays the cartoons, whenever I see them, they are like mainly like 3D. You know? It was like mainly 3D. I don't think they look as good. I don't... Maybe I'm like too disconnected, of course. Doraemon made you sad these days? It was cool, man. I liked it. I always want to, like, as a kid, you always want to have like a Doraemon with you, right? That he has like the purse to pull everything. We were, I think, like we actually, you know, we had a really good generation of like very, very epic things happening in those years while we were kids. And I think we should be grateful for that. You know? There was like so many things that even today, you know, like Pokemon, man, you know, even today is relevant. Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering. There were so many things that were like created there during those times. 100% best generation. Yeah, no bias at all, right? Now I feel like most of it, you know, it's just like I think like nowadays is like so different being a kid. Like at 10 years old, you are already like, you already fully dominate the iPad of your dad or the tablet or whatever he has, right? You are already like so involved in technology. You know, it's like you don't know a world like without internet, how it was and all these things. I don't think it's easy to be a kid nowadays. Definitely they have like very different problems that what we had. I think like one of the bigger issues, it was like, for example, especially if we're talking about bullying, right? Bullying always existed. Like every school had bullying. But at least once you were out of the school, right? Until the next day, you know, you were in your own house, you were I don't know, you know, fucking around, like playing with your friends on the street or like playing some PlayStation. So you didn't had any contact really with like internet or social media. But now imagine a kid that it is bullied, and whenever you bullied, then you go home, you keep getting like cyber bullied. So it's like, it's a 24/7 kind of thing nowadays. The anime didn't show if Nobita managed to bring back Doraemon. I don't remember watching the end. I don't think I did. My shit was Inuyasha. I don't know what is that, bro. I think like there's always the good and downside of everything, right? You read Conan? No, I don't. You were talking about Detective Conan, right? That anime that has like 1,000 episodes as well. I didn't get bullied much since I was a big kid and I had some temper. So you were the bully. I see. So, bro, you can only be one. Or you were bullied or you were the bully. Usually that was a... I was the White Knight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. The White Knights, they didn't get laid, man. Have you ever played Sid Meier's Civilization? No. But I used to be like very big into Age of Empires 2 and 3 when I was a kid. And because of Age of Empires, I kind of wanted to become an architect back then. I used to just like spend hours and hours just building cities, like cool cities, like putting like lumberjack, you know, and whatever was like those codes to have like more wood, stone. I heard from Echo that you were going to try Dark and Darker Mobile. I am trying, man. I'm facing like a lot of issues. So, because I'm not based on the USA, I managed to get someone to borrow me a Google account from the US, but then Dark and Darker doesn't work on the mobile. So I will have to try to find a way to get an Apple US account, try to put it on my iPad, and then try to find a game capture to connect with it, you know. So it's just a lot of hassle. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I don't know. I'm gonna try. Because the easiest thing is it will just be if I could, you know, play it on the PC. I had to control my strength a lot since I was 10. I could lift over 100 pounds. Bro, we have fucking Hercules, man. We have Hercules in the chat and we didn't know. A true fucking barbarian, man. Holy. That's my boy, man. Look at that. You will love Red Alert 2. Isn't like Red Alert 2 like Command and Conquer? It was Command and Conquer, right? Like those strategy games. I played that shit, bro. I played it. I grew up on a farm, so a lot of my people are strong as shit. Yeah, it's like I see what you mean. It's like, for example, when I see my dad, man, like he's now 60 something, right? Bro, he has like so much fucking strength because like he always did like physical work, you know, carrying things, you know, like he never had like a desk job, you know. So he has like very natural inbuilt strength. It's fucking impressive, man. Like he's definitely stronger than me. And I have been in the gym, and I lifted like some good weights and things, but it's not like the same level of strength. Did you guys ever went to a gym and you saw like a very skinny dude and the guy is like lifting almost as much as you and he's half your size? That's what happens. I got a Spiteful Blood for a 5 and Artful 5. What? What? In the same pool? That's crazy. Did you got that in the same pool? Wait, what? You can dodge a stun attack from ball? Bro, I'm not... Listen, you have to understand. I'm not even looking at the screen. Like, you have to understand that my eyes, whenever I'm doing dungeons, are like 90% reading the chat.
Are you mad?
Thank you, Zia. All right. Oh, it was for John. Okay. Let me see if I can find here. Dungeons. Like, do you guys even pay attention whenever you do like dungeons nowadays? Even when I'm like doing dungeons offline, I'm usually just watching a series, or I'm watching something, or I'm watching like a Indez video. No, I'm watching like a stream or I don't know. I'm never like paying real attention. I wish it could. I wish that sometimes like the game could capture a bit my attention. The only thing that captures like my full attention in Diablo Immortal, it is PvP, right? It is very hard to do PvP and be watching a stream, but absolutely, like when it comes to PvE, like I just turn off my brain. Yeah, crazy luck, bro. That's like one of the craziest pulls that I ever heard. A 4 out of 4 and a 5 out of 5. That's wild. And Spiteful Blood is also pretty cool for the PvP. So bless us with your luck. Sounds like a lot of hurdles for you to play. I think returning players have some secret bonus. You think so? I mean, I will not be surprised, right? They want to like your first 50 pulls, you're gonna get like some really nice, you know, some 5 out of 5 or something to keep you hooked on the game. I mean, I listen, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing. I don't think anyone would. Let's go here. By the way, chat, do you guys know anything about, like, I saw like someone was commenting regarding the Tempest pants. Is there any change on the build for Tempest? Like, is there like any good stuff? Or is like the same thing? My luck only gave me a 3 out of 5 off the dip. I don't know if I call luck on that. But hey, a 5-star is always better than the 2-star or 1-star. You guys get 5 stars? Yeah, that seems nice, right? That must be nice. I don't know yet. I didn't got the answer. I've been like extremely unlucky in this difficulty, Chad. Like super unlucky. I'm still lacking 4 of the new answers for Barbarian. So the new answers I needed, which was the head and the offhand, I got it like in 7 minutes. And since then I've been trying to farm and they are just not dropping. I kind of wanted to try the helicopter Barbarian. It seems like an interesting build to do. I never got a 5 out of 5 day 1 player. Spend enough. I mean, like, we have to be honest, man. Like, 5 out of 5 is like the jackpot, right? It's like the odds is like almost as winning the jackpot. So don't feel bad for it. The max I got was a 3 out of 4, 3 out of 5. Never got higher than that. I'm playing daily, not returning luck. No, it doesn't exist. Like, we're just like trolling around, right? Wait, let me see how did the new video is doing. I think I posted this video like too late. I should have maybe waited like for tomorrow. Because like, if you like, YouTube has these things that if he doesn't get like enough views like in the beginning, the first hour, he just like doesn't perform as well. So maybe I should have, like, I put it like so much effort in it. But it's fine. It is what it is. I gave up on what did you give up 1 month ago? I did a 30 legendary crust and I got 2 out of 5. because you need to become a streamer, man. If you become a streamer, I'm telling you, you get the streamer clients, and that's just it. That's just it, man. Then you just go into the Elder Rifts and you pull like 5 out of 5s out of your ass, man. You guys saw the last time I did like those 10 legendary crests and I got 6 on the mirror jewels. I never got such a pull. 6 legendary gems. That was crazy, man. I'm pretty sure someone in the Blizzard side is jacking up my account for those pulls, man. That was the best pull ever. Usually in any game I'm not like that lucky, or I'm gonna be like lucky very late. I am the guy that never gets lucky. In like I never got like an insane pull. Like, okay, 3 legendary gems in 10 crests. Yeah, that's luck, right? Of course it is. The odds are crazy, but having, imagine like a 4 out of 5 and a 5 out of 5 in the same pool, like it's even harder than that. And then on top of those odds being like really good gems, by the way, what is the best way to use Winds of Fortune? I mean, usually I save it for next Monday, so I will do like the weekly gems faster. From what I heard, they nerfed the normal gems. So what I mean by this, before you could be able to stack the normal gems for 3 days, and then you activated the Winds of Fortune and you used to get like double, like instead of 36 you used to get like 72 gems. But someone told me that they nerfed that, so nowadays it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, man. I think you can turn it on as anytime you want, but make sure whenever you do, you're gonna use, for example, your Terror Instance to do like the Oblivion Pillars or the bounties. You try to do your Terror Rifts, because like that gear is very hard to get. You only get lucky in COD. What do you get lucky on COD? Like the skins or something like that? I don't even know like what do you get from COD itself. The gun skins? Yeah. I was in the dungeon, so I couldn't reply on your Tempest quest. I've been playing around with Tempest new shoulders and the main hand. Replaced the Squall for Thunder Fury and the build is working nice. But it is still like the water bananas meta. It is still like the same meta. Auto FK farm using Tempest, I don't think you can. The only class that you can AFK farm like legit without breaking the TOS with macros and all these things, it is with the Necromancer. Because it's not your character, it is the minions. The minions will kill it for you. Still bananas? Yeah. I'm a bit tired of the bananas, to be honest. It was like one of the main reasons why I'm enjoying Bard again. It is it's Gauntlet. It is because I'm not playing with the Ota. I was just like slightly tired of playing Ota build, you know. I love the Ota. Like I think everyone loves the Ota, but once you play like the same build for many months, it gets like a bit boring. So probably maybe before we go to Tempest, we will, you know, try or check another class that has something new. But is that like, I really wanted to try like the Poison Demon Hunter. Do you guys know anything about it? Like all I hear like is bad things about it. But for some reason I still kind of want to try it. Water bananas with Breaker will never die. It will probably die in the moment that you have something better to replace with it, right? But the powerful thing about the bananas, okay, if you guys don't know what are the water bananas of Tempest, like when they, you know, do the roiling surf and they send like those waves, that's what we're talking about. The thing is that you become a mid-range class. That's like the OP stuff. More than the damage or whatever he does, it's you just become a mid-range class. You can kite around, you can do all this stuff. And that's why it's so broken. It's gonna be like extremely hard for them to replace that. It's just like one of those instances that it is as game changing as, for example, in Demon Hunter, like the strafe, right? That you just do like so much damage with the strafe. It's gonna be extremely hard to change that. True, but there is no other combos that can compete damage mobility. Yeah. No, I agree. I know it's like that's why it's the best. It's just like if I go and I change to Tempest and I'm gonna play the same meta, it's not as exciting, you know. Personally, for me as a player. I was actually very surprised about like this new finding for Barb. I was not seeing this coming. What build is that? It is in the pinned comments. You guys can check. Like if you see on the chat, this is a very good build, man. Probably better than the hammer for the dungeons. This is mainly a dungeon build, by the way. Mainly a dungeon build. I think Tempest is more the PvP gameplay. No, the thing is like Tempest in PvE is also great. Like Tempest is great in both in PvE and PvP. It does a lot of damage, even though it doesn't. Listen, just understand. Tempest does still like crazy damage, and it doesn't have like things like instantly procs all the dots, you know, and all these cheesy mechanics. No, that's just like pure damage. If before like this finding of like just instant proc the dots, Tempest was like the king of the damage. Barb new build, stack dots and immortalize. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's perfect. Like look at me. I'm just like spinning. I was trying to get Vortex viable in the build, but there's nothing there yet. So I see some people using that with in PvP, but I feel like the problem like now for the Vortex is that there is so much knockback immunity that I don't think it works that well. Maybe a few patches ago, before like the Barbarian had the shoulders to become immune to knockback, and the monks being like so into the meta, it was a thing, but I don't think now it is. Show us monk maybe. I mean monk I think is almost the same thing, right? Probably monk is like it doesn't work well in PvP for lower resonance. So I kind of wanted to play. I might go like back to Barb to Wizard soon. We might do that. Whenever I want to go back to PvP, I might go back to Wizard. It's just like it's just godly, man. Nothing comes like even closer than that. All right, let's go here. Okay, so how many greens? Okay, we have one left. I'm gonna take a break from this. Okay. So, I kind of wanted to try something that I didn't try, and it was to try this build in Oblivion pillars. We could go and do that. I have to do 10 of them. So let's see if it's gonna work. Do I have the pet? Okay. Let's see if this is gonna work. I mean, it should work because there's like so many mobs, but I don't think we're gonna have like a lot of like good damage when it comes to single targets. We have the should I do the carriage? Should I do this? Man, it's been like so many months since I ever did this. Does anyone ever does these hunted carriages? I remember like, bro, I remember being a newbie and doing this for the achievements. That was so long ago. Yo, what's up, Evergreen? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's still actually some people doing this. Wow. Be honest, chat. When was the last time you guys did this? If you're from Europe, you probably can do it now. It's on. Trying to figure out some gems on my bar. Which gems you trying to figure out? Maybe I can help. But most of them are newbies, right? What a nostalgia. I know, Caleb. I know, man. So you know what, Caleb? I managed to make the game work on the BlueStacks, but then the developers are trying to fix a problem that if you're trying to connect via BlueStacks into Darker and Darker, like you cannot. You just get like instantly disconnect. So now the way I'm gonna try to play Dark and Darker is gonna be like I have this iPad and I have to get like a dongle or something like this, and then I have to get a capture card. Oh my god. But the problem and the main issue that I see is like, how the fuck am I gonna get like a US Apple account to download the game? You tried the VPN? Yeah, I tried the VPN. The VPN worked. It worked. I actually bought NordVPN. I bought like 1 month just to test it out. It was like 14 euros, man. Yo, what's up, Guns N' Roses? Does Bless of the Word to Worthy is good for Barb? No, not really. It's not terrible, but it's like it's below average. VPN in the iPad, yeah. So I got it. I will have to put it, and then I'll try to create an account, right? The main issue is always like the probably is gonna ask me for the cell phone. By the way, Guns N' Roses, man, you did a super chat yesterday of like $1. Did you do that? Like, because after I stopped the stream, I received a notification that I got a super chat. That was crazy. Thank you so much, buddy. I can now thank him because like I was offline. I just thought ChatGPT is teaching me bad. Bro, don't go on ChatGPT, please. Like, don't be that guy. Like, ChatGPT has so much misinformation, it's crazy. The problem with ChatGPT is gonna give you like a very like overview of like knowledge of the game, but most of the information or is wrong or is outdated. He just doesn't know all like the there are details that you only know if you've been playing the game for long enough, right? You know, like the hidden stuff, the you know, the things that they don't appear, and only like the elite players they know. Okay, we did the caravan, so now I'm gonna try to do Oblivion Pillar. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this Oblivion Pillar. Should I put the Undying Rage? Because I am super below. I am super below the resonance. I mean, fuck it. Should we can YOLO. There are apps for the US numbers. And do I receive the text if I need? So is this like I'm gonna have to pay 2 more memberships to just play one fucking game? That's crazy. I mean, I guess it will come with the job, right? All right. Can you send me the link for that like phone thing on Discord? That'll be cool. I will probably get like the 2-year plan for NordVPN if this starts being a thing. The problem is like about like Dark and Dark is like if I have to play it on the iPad and stream at the same time, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just fucking wait for them to update the BlueStacks. I don't like to play and stream. It's gonna be like something like very, very new, right? I'm a keyboard and mouse guy. I only play on the iPad whenever like I'm chilling on the bed or something. Man, this was like so easy with this build, bro. So easy. As a free-to-play, I struggle with resonance and gems, which are bundled hand-to-hand. So I'm trying to switch build, gems, etc. Need more effects for Shadow Wars. Usually, especially if you are free to play, you kind of have to go like with... Are you like main barb? Like you only play barb? Or you're like, I play multiple classes? Because if you play multiple classes, I will recommend you to most likely just have like a universal setup like I do. Universal setup means like you play whatever the class and it kind of works. But it's not specific for any class, if that makes sense. All right. This is not bad at all. Like we're doing good damage, man. On the boss it's a bit slow. Ooh. All right. Yeah, dude. Okay. You know what? The problem with this, like, we are always losing life. So I think I'm just gonna put my my Oblivion Pillar build. With that, I don't even sweat. I don't think about it. I can read the chat. You guys want to see like the most OP bar build for the Oblivion Pillars? I'm gonna show you guys. Let me see if I still have it. Do I still have it? I mean, I could use the Auto Breaker. Or the Lace Breaker is better. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one, chat. Like, this is the one. I believe Lace Breaker is coming. How did you know, man? That's crazy. That's wild. How did you know I was gonna pull that one? That's literally what I was gonna get. So we're gonna put here. We're gonna make here Nah, I like these because the Bark Breaker just give me that AoE that I want. It's been so long since I play these. These used to be like crazy good. It still is. It's still like a very comfortable build to play with.
Magical.
When it comes to the gear. Okay, let me see something here. We gotta get rid of a few green items. Did we get anything good? Okay, we got 12 items out of that farm. Okay, I don't want to get rid of these. I don't want to get rid of these. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these. This sucks. Bad. I think I need this one because I don't have better. 42 vitality sucks. Okay, so unlucky. We got unlucky on the drops. Very, very unlucky, man. All right, so let me just try to fix here my stuff. Usually this is not the build that I use, but it's because I'm gonna have to use these because of combat rating pretty much. Yeah, this is probably better. Okay, am I using 4 pieces? Okay, 4 pieces, 2 pieces. Okay, 2 pieces here. Nice. Okay, this should be fine. Even though this is not like the right setup for these, but these will do. Let's open. Okay, let's just do 8 in a row, and you guys are gonna see how easy is this build to do Oblivion Pillar. It is completely easy mode. You cannot, it's like absolutely impossible to die with this build. If you die, man, I will like be so surprised. You have to really try really hard. So you just go, you jump, and then it's just primary attacks. This is giving some nostalgia vibes. Oh, what? Wait. We got here some items. What is this? Ah, it's not gonna be anything. The only build that has sustaining damage, in my opinion. Yeah. It has both. It's great. It's great special for this. And you can still like play with the Undying Rage, which is also very powerful. So now I can actually just speak with you guys if I want. Everbino, it was saying, I tend to play with multiple classes, but now I'm focused more on Barb for the Shadow Wars because my clan likes Barb. That makes sense. I will search to Druid when it comes for sure. Everyone's gonna be Druid. You guys remember whenever like Tempest came, everyone was Tempest? I'm sure, listen, this is how it always happens. Comes the new class is OP for like, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months, I will say. Then it gets nerfed. Soon you're gonna see Tempest in the same place as Blood Knight. There was a time that Blood Knight was also super OP. $980 Tempests created. Yeah. I think like, I don't know how did they make that. Like it seemed like a lot of, if you think about it, it seemed like a lot. Too many. Because like it's like 1 million players created a Tempest, or like 1 million players changed to Tempest. You know, like those are like very different things. Because if I change like twice, like in a couple of days, is it counting as 2? That's how I think like they inflated the stats, you know. Man, we badly need more combat rating, huh? So this becomes easier for us. But as you see, I tank everything, and with I don't even sweat. You tank all the shots, and if anything goes wrong, you still have the Undying Rage, so you're never in danger. I could also like use my fish. I'm probably gonna use the fish in the... We should use the fish on Monday, I think. And then I'm gonna use the Winds of Fortune on Monday. And we're probably gonna do 20 Oblivion Pillars to try to get the highest benefit out of it. OP is OP since I don't think like right now Tempest is OP. I think it's good. I will not say it's OP. They nerfed Tempest in the right way. They nerfed the survivability of it, which I think is the right call. Let it keep like high damage, but just nerf the survivability. I'm sorry, but I use Ota. Yeah, Ota, like pretty much any build works. I just like this one because I can be comfortable and chilling, you know. These, like, with these, it's like 100% guaranteed that I'm never gonna die. And even if I die, I have like Undying Rage. But these guys are big boys, man. I shouldn't be able to do this as I am doing. But like with other classes, I remember like one time I made Oblivion Pillars with Crusader and I was sweating, man. I was absolutely sweating. I think like Barbarian, it is the easiest class to do Oblivion Pillars by far. I don't know if by far, but at least the ones that I did. Tempest is also easy. Tempest, you just throw the bananas. You keep the distance. I think like one that I never tried to do was Necromancer, but Necromancer should also do well. Mage stuff. For the mage, I think you need to have like those immunity shards, you know, or the damage reduction shards, the 5 hits. I think I used with the breaker to give me the shield. Necro is very easy. Yeah, I never did it, so I don't know. I don't have a real opinion on it. Crusader dot build. Okay, but whenever I played with the Crusader, that build didn't exist. Okay, it just didn't. It was not like Crusader didn't used to be this powerhouse of a damage dealer, you know. Come here, boys. Am I gonna get lucky? Do you guys think I'm gonna get some goblins? That's always like the fun part whenever you get some goblins. The goblin is such a... It's a thing like... like whenever I see a goblin, I always think about Diablo. It's so inbuilt in the IP. I don't even know if like Diablo was the first game to put goblins. I'm talking about like the treasured goblin, the golden one with the bag. Okay, why are you stuck, Ben? Why are you stuck here? I feel... Oh my god, no, I used the Undying Rage. I misclicked, bro. Oh my god. Imagine I die because I used the Undying Rage. Okay, I have to do the mechanics. Imagine that. Imagine doing the mechanics. Oh my god, why did I sound that way? Alright. Alright. Okay, we got stunned. I can't imagine. Listen, there was a time that this was the best bar build. This was like the GOAT build. That's how power creep works. Now this build compare like to Ultra Breaker or the new one with the Demoralize, it's kind of a joke, man. It's a absolutely joke. I think this build now does like half damage than the other ones. Okay, I used the again that why I keep using the Undying Rage before the Oblivion pillar. Okay, I have to check also. No, what am I doing? I have to check how many answers do I have to use. Okay, maybe it's a bad idea to do it in the middle of this. I'm not that strong. So we need to work on our combat rating like 100,000%, and we need to work on our green set items. Like I feel like I'm so far behind in the combat rating. I don't think I'm that behind, man. I just think like the way they pumped the combat rating, like I will never be able to reach to a point that I'll have like 48,000 combat rating to pre-farm Inferno 6. Never in a lifetime. And I just hope like they actually fix it, but I don't think they will. I don't think they will nerf the... God damn. Like this boss is the most annoying one. Oh, he procced my Undying Rage. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, can I kill him? Okay, we killed. Woo! Undying Rage comes clutch sometimes. I still have the Savior. Yo, what's up, Mad Wolf? Tudo bom? How's the Bard life treating you? Oh, now he's treating me better, man. We got new builds for farming, new builds for dungeons. Happy days, man. I'm enjoying that. Genzi say Crusader is the most versatile class, definitely the most fun I had while playing it. Man, that's like so different than me. It's crazy. Can support DPS and extend tanky. Now you cannot be tanky though. I still remember when the Crusader were broken because of the chain of congregation. I think like a lot of people are definitely attached to Crusader because he was like absolutely OP in the past. And it is still like pretty broken in PvE. But for me, I don't come for that time. Like I come for the time, and whenever I started to play PvP, Crusader was okay. was always okay. It was never like a great class in PvP. Check instance for what? Just did a couple of videos on Monk. I mean, like, you were a big boy, man. You. Oh my god, why am I using the 9 rage? I think I know why. I think I need to change the skills. If you're a big boy, you definitely can play a lot of Monk. It should be like a lot of fun to play a Monk at a high resonance. You just helicopter your way into the BGs. I'm gonna gather some courage and change to Blood Knight. Blood Knight also might work for you because it kind of works at the high resonance. Like, did you ever try the infinite dash build? That build works well. If you have the evasion gear from Abyssal Verge and Edelman, it probably is gonna work. I hope like Blood Knight becomes good for like free to play again in PvP. I think we need that. There are like 2 classes in need, in my opinion, in this game right now. It is first Demon Hunter and the other one is Blood Knight. I think combat rating is related to how long you've been playing. No, it has nothing to do with that. Combat rating, there is like multiple ways that you can gain it. One is from gear, the other is from legendary gems, the other one is from Eliquarium levels. We need Amazon from D2. I never played that class. Usually I test all the builds 1, 2, and 3k, but then max resonance to see if everyone works. But Blood Knight and Crusader are a dog shit now. Yeah, I agree. I was like so excited to go and try that Crusader build for PvP, the one with the taunt. You know, like that you use the falling sword with the taunt. The problem with that build is just like it works well, but you need to have a lot of damage, and it's just like you don't have almost any survivability, and the cooldowns between the bursts, like it's like, okay, you go in, you burst, and then you have to get out. You go in, you burst, and it's just like I didn't like the game loop. How do I upgrade my secondary gems? I mean, every day you should try to collect 12 gems that you gain from playing in a party, and then also do Abyssal Verge or Edelman or Hidden Layers to get like the weekly gems, and then you're just gonna keep upgrading it over time in the jeweler. It's gonna take a while. But mainly in Eliquarium and Warbands activities, you have more combat rating. Is I guess that's true. I guess that's true in a way, you know. But it's not like that huge of a difference. That's what I'm trying to say, I mean, you know. I mean, it may give us like a bit more combat rating for sure, but it's not like a huge difference. I gotta farm more gems for my secondaries. I mean, there's only so much you can farm, you know, with a single account or with one character. You do the 12 per day. Oh, another thing, you should always check your health trader. So the health trader, you can also buy a few gems per week. So check that. And every few hours on the limited tab on the health trader, check if there is also normal gems for you to buy. That's a great resource. for you to get like some extra gems every day or every week. Many say I made a video about the changes in the battlegrounds needed. Crusader becoming a counter to barbs with some sort of dispel will make Zayder so much better, but still counterable by mage. So you think that Crusader should counter barbarians? I actually think that both classes, barbarian and Crusader, should not counter themselves. So, for example, one of the main reasons why for a very, very long time Crusader was not great was because of the Spartusk, right? The Spartusk just like, oh, he goes, he puts the bubble, oops, the bubble disappear, right? So I think that dynamic about like one tanky class countering the other, I don't think is healthy. I think none of them should be able to counter each other. But in this way, since we have Spartax who is as a barb, which is, you know, in favor of like, you know, if you have it, it's gonna probably. But even so, man, like, the thing is like, I don't even think like the Spartax, it is like the major issue. Like the Crusader comes unless it surprises you and taunts you, and he does all that damage with the dots. And he has like, and he's like on that glass cannon build, bro. The Crusader comes, you grab them with the chains, you smack two, you bonk him like 2 or 3 hammers, and he's dead. You know, you don't even need the Spartus to deal with the Crusader. You just bonk him. I've been playing for like 3 months now. Combat rating is very challenged to catch up. Probably if you've been playing for 3 months, I don't think you can get to Inferno 5. I think it'll be very hard. What do you guys see? What is your combat rating? Because like I think I could get maybe 1000 more if I think I'm behind now on the combat rating. Blood Knight and Tempest should in theory counter all classes. No, the only classes that they countered, it is the backline. So that's why they are backliners. You know, they dive into the backline. So they should counter things like Tempest and Demon Hunter, which they should, which they do. The thing about Crusade is that you have no reason whatsoever to play it. Having a class like Barb, which out DPS, out tanks, out Crusaders, yeah, that's pretty much it. But that's true now at the high resonance, because at low resonance, Barbarian is not great. It is not in a good spot, man. It's just like too squishy, but probably still better than Crusader. I'm at 43,000, still lacking green set item stats. Haven't got new, yeah. So you're like 2,000 below, right? What? Oh my god, there's still a mob here. This sneaky mob. Okay, we got a headpiece. Let's see if we got talking about the Spartus. We just got the Spartus against us. So let's see here. Mad Wolf, you wanna come on the stream? You wanna do a chat? You wanna come on Discord? We're gonna test Mad Wolf's English. He's our Brazilian content creator. All right, let me call you. So for those that don't know, chat, Mad Wolf, it is also a content creator for Diablo Immortal. He's Brazilian and he does content in Portuguese, so a lot of you guys probably won't understand, but he's a cool dude. Let me where the fuck are you? Let me go here. Mad Wolf. Let me call him. Wait. I'm calling. Yo, what's up? Yo,
How are you doing, man?
wait, wait,
Let me
wait,
just.
wait. Can you speak?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So the first time I'm speaking with Mad Wolf in English. Holy shit! What's up, man?
How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Hello, guys. How are you?
So if you guys don't know, like Mad Wolf, it is. Are you like one of the biggest Diablo Immortal content creators for the Brazilian audience?
Yeah, I think I might be one of the biggest of South America, but that's not saying much because the
Hey.
community of Diablo Immortal in South America is really small.
It's small. Definitely smaller than English one, no?
Yeah, of course. That was a thing that I was thinking about, make a second channel about Diablo Immortal content in English because I don't have any way to grow anymore with Portuguese content. I'm just at the top. I don't have where to go.
Yeah. No, I don't think. Okay, I will not put like double down on Diablo Immortal. Just maybe try to try other game, you know?
Yeah, I see
Because
what you're saying.
I don't think like, because just understand this. Your benefit is that you are not the same as everyone else, right? And I think that's your leverage, you know, like in my opinion, the way I see it. So having
Yeah,
a
I
channel
get it.
for like Portuguese and another for English, I think is gonna be like very taxing, very heavy for you, and I don't know if it's gonna be. But hey, if you wanna do it, fuck it. Who am I to say?
If I had at least one more 10 hours on my day, I could do it. Just
Yeah.
a little more 10
Yeah,
hours.
exactly. And maybe if you are single, no daughter, no, you know, or son.
Because I have a regular job, I'm a father, I'm a husband,
Yeah,
and I have to be
exactly.
a content creator. It's really demanding.
Ozar is asking, am I Turkish? No, I'm Portuguese. I'm Portuguese, man. I know I look Turkish, man. Like so many people have said that. So how have you been enjoying the game? Like, did you like the new updates, the nuances?
I like some changes that they made, but I think the most important things they are not taken into consideration. I don't know if you've seen before in Brazil, they have a really serious problem with hackers. There is a really shitty speed hack based on cheat engine,
Okay.
and it's a really big issue that making a lot of players stop playing. So that's something I try to tell Blizzard about, but no
So in
success so
your
far.
region, you have a lot of hackers in
Yeah,
battlegrounds.
yeah. I think I have a couple of videos about that. One in Portuguese, one in English. It's the same thing, the same hack. It's just a shit engine based hack.
So
It's
what does
just
the cheat does exactly?
it simply it gets the value of the game that counts the attack speeds and the time, the internal clock of the game. So it speeds up the attack speed, so they attack a lot faster, a lot faster.
Okay.
And their gems cooldown are so much faster. Gems cooldown, familiars, excellence, the gladiator, they keep proccing non-stop.
So it's like playing with steroids, right? Like everything is
Yeah.
just you know, massive movement speed, attack speed.
Yeah, yeah.
I may find. I think like maybe I found one or twice a cheater, but it is very rare. I don't think I found like them a lot. Maybe it's like a region problem. Here, like
It
right
is.
now, I don't think like we, in terms of PvP, I will not say that. Chat, do you guys think in Europe we have like, or even in the USA, you guys have like cheaters problems, like speed hacking? I mean, we have bots, like farming bots. That's a problem, but I mean that doesn't really interfere with the PvP itself.
I mean, the biggest problem with that is not just the hack itself. It's because people are hacking, are making so many others stop playing, and
Yeah.
the community of Diablo that was already shrinking. I mean, like 13 people that started to play the game with me since the beginning. They simply sold their account, stopped playing, just because of the hack. Not because of the heavy pay to win, not because of some mechanics, the classes not being balanced. It's just the hacks.
Yeah,
But
because
just
it's annoying, right? Like because like going and facing someone that it is a whale. I mean, they pay their way to be there, so it's like you were expecting that, but you're not expecting that they're gonna be paid to win. Plus, they are using cheats, you know. And yeah, I can see it's a very toxic thing, and it makes you not want to play the game. Like I feel like because I'm a hardcore PvPer, if I start having a lot of cheaters on the battleground, that'll be a massive issue for me. That's 100%. Then he said there are cheaters from time to time, yes, but it's very rare. Like I rarely get them. Yo, what's up, Blacklist? If you guys have any question for Mad Wolf, we're talking is a Brazilian content creator. It does content in Portuguese. Most of the players they play it's like for you it's mainly Brazil, or it's like what I'm asking, like does your server clusters are like the whole South America, or it's just Brazil?
it's this whole South America. It's pretty common to get with 2 or 3 top players that are Luluban and Isuzantes. They are top 12k, 11k res.
Okay.
And it's pretty common to get with them in the battlegrounds when they get to the legend tier ranking on battlegrounds.
And they are not Brazilian.
No, Isuzantes is Mexican, and if I'm not mistaken, Luluban is from Argentina. If I'm not mistaken.
So you have like 2 communities. That one is like Spanish speaking and the other is Portuguese speaking, right? Like in South America, or there is more?
Because
those are
in the usual in the usual stuff, like I mean on the server, just like on the servers, it's mostly Brazilian. It's 99% Brazilian.
Okay.
But when you get battlegrounds, we get paired a lot with South American everywhere. Argentina, Mexico, Uruguay, Chile. We get everything.
So tell me something. What is the bigger community? Is the Brazilian one, or like the other countries from South America? Which are the countries like Argentina, Colombia, all these places they play?
I think the Brazilian is the bigger one. I think because the currency in Brazil is not that it's not that lower compared to, I mean, the coin in Argentina, Chile, Colombia, Venezuela. Their currency are really, I mean, like $100 to $1, something like that. It's really, really bad. In Brazil, right now it's 6-1. So even though go ahead.
No, that's why I remember like once I said that for me, if I could like make it the game in a way that you could not have alts, or the alt farming should be, I don't think like it should be bannable. I think alt farming itself, it should not exist, you know. I don't think like it's not like really beneficial for you to spend like so many more hours doing so much of like the same thing. It's just like, it is just a boring content, right? Like having 4, 6, 8, 16 alts, 32 alts, like I seen one guy. So whenever I said these comments in one video, I said, listen, I just think they should not exist because it's not like fun gameplay. Bro, I have like 10 people from South America, Spanish speaking, and the thing is like they don't know that because I'm Portuguese, I know how to read also Spanish, so I know exactly what you were saying. But they were like, oh, this guy is crazy, he doesn't know what he's talking about, like there is no way that free-to-play could ever, you know, reach this and that. You know, so probably it has to do with the currency also, because it's an issue, right?
Yeah. One thing, just imagine this. Imagine if you're gonna buy a package that's $100, 100 euro.
Okay.
Let's just compare that. In Brazil, that's $500, 500 reais.
So 5x.
So, yeah, the minimum wage in Brazil is 1.6. So if someone tried to buy a package that, I don't know, an European or a North American
Wow.
would just pay, I don't know, less than a tenth of his salary, in Brazil you have to pay a third of a salary. I mean, lower
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
lower
yeah. I see, I
percentage.
see. So
But
for us,
it-
100 euros is like 10%, and 500 is like 33% for you guys. That's crazy.
Yep.
So only
And-
like massive, like super, super, super rich Brazilian people actually can pay to win, right?
Yeah. The average Brazilian, I mean, you can get to 3K,
Mm.
4K max tops. Anything above that, dude, you gotta be rich.
Yeah, that's wild. Elijah is saying I like to play alts when I'm bored on my main. Like when I get bored on my main, I do like PvP or I don't play. You know, like I just go do something else. You know?
You said something that I thought was interesting
Mhm.
because it's kind of what I was thinking about sometimes. Can you imagine if Blizzard just make a new server that there was no sort of interaction? Like you can't trade anything. It's just what you get, and that's it.
Yeah,
A totally free to play. Imagine what that would be like. How good Diablo Immortal would be like that.
yeah. You just make it maybe like a store. You can buy some cosmetics or something to if you want to make some money out of that, and it'll be completely fine. And you can even make it if you want like reset. Like there's so many ways to go about this. You can make like seasonal.
Seasons like Diablo 4.
Yeah, I'll make like okay, every 6 months the server will reset, right? Or you know, I don't know, maybe okay, if they're gonna make resets, probably you have to reach faster to like level 30 gear. You know, they had to bump like a few things, so it doesn't take you like 6 months to get to rank 30. Maybe it will take you like 1 month. They can make like proper adjustments, but I agree, man. Like if we had a free-to-play server with just cosmetics based, even as a test, I think it will be so fun. I'm pretty sure like most content creators, they will go there and they will play together, because that's also another thing. Like this game, sometimes I want to play with the audience. Is this a U server? Yeah, this is Pulls of Wisdom. Sometimes I want to play with them, but it's Pinto da Costa died today. What? Okay, so what he's saying is like the president of Porto died today. What? Okay, I have to confirm this. You know the Portuguese teams, Sporting, Benfica, and Porto. You know, like
Yeah, I
football?
do.
He fucking died. That's crazy. He actually died. So this guy, he was like, people say it was a lot of corruption and things, but he won a lot of things. I think it was the president with the most titles in the football ever. Anyways, I'm sorry, I just got off track. I got man,
No
feels bad,
problem,
man. What were we talking about?
if they made a new free-to-play server.
Oh, yeah, I think it will absolutely, I will 200% play on it. I think a lot of people probably will come back. People that quit because of the pay to win, they will come back to play on that server. And I think it'll just be a more interesting experience, you know?
Yeah.
Just bring something new into the game. I think like the game right now, it feels like it is in a state that a lot of mobile games get. That is like once they get like to the 3-year mark, they start cycling a lot of content. Like it feels like they stop putting like as much effort, and I don't think that's healthy. I don't think like Diablo Immortal is that small to already be cycling so much content. Like if you look at like the events, man, the events are always the same over and over. I actually stopped doing them, most of them. Like the ones that like the wild brawler and these ones that take like a lot of time, I just stopped doing them, you know?
And some of them are really bad. Really bad. The Try of Hordes, dude, I don't know who
Oh my
invented
god,
that shit.
I know.
That's simply... That, dude, that's the worst.
That's absolutely the worst. But you know what is not the worst? Daniel coming up with a free-to-play gang. Thanks so much for the membership, man. No, but I agree, man. Like, I hate Trial of the Hordes. Like, and if anyone likes it, you're not my friend. That's that's just how it is, man. Like, you probably like you twisted, man. No, but it's like, okay, imagine this. Trial of the Hordes, the first times that you did, it was not that bad, right? Like maybe the second time was okay. The third time is like, oh my god, what I'm doing. But now, if you've been playing this game long enough, like I actually feel like if you've been a day one player, still playing Diablo Immortal, I can't imagine, man. Because like I've been playing for 10 months, and I think to myself, like, man, like sometimes there's nothing new on the game, you know, except like a build here and there that pops once in a while. Do you feel
Have
that?
you ever tried the... Dude, I started playing Diablo Immortal on Alpha, where I have to download a VPN to download the Diablo Immortal through the Australian Play Store. So, dude, I played this game ever since it was talked about.
So that's like 4 years, 5 years almost.
Yeah.
No? Oh my god.
No,
You've
no,
been
no.
playing for 5
Yeah, no,
years?
4 years. 4 years.
Well,
Almost 4 years.
damn.
Because there was a time that the alpha, there wasn't anything else to play, so I stopped playing, and I started playing when the game had the official release.
Yeah.
But I think Diablo got to a point that it simply Blizzard. I don't know if it's coming from Blizzard, but I actually don't know if I can say that on your live stream because it may get you in trouble.
What?
It's a partner one. Have you read the book from the guy that left Blizzard after they were bought by Activision? One of the top ones.
No, I didn't read, but you're talking about like that that scandal that there was about the sex scandal.
Not regarding that, but
Okay.
one of their top directors left Blizzard after Activision bought Blizzard,
Okay.
and he's simply stated that everything he heard inside was just try to get as much money as you can. That's simply the point, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah.
Because they had the potential to make stuff just going great. This new Jade event, it was, dude, if you made it to free-to-play players to get the 7 J's, just the 7 with the 7 first,
Yeah.
manageable, dude, that will make it will make a lot of people come back. A lot of people come back.
Yeah.
Because
so,
imagine.
So let me just give some context to the chat. So what he's talking about is the Gem Surge event. So Madewolf is saying that in his opinion, getting 7 polished jades should have been obtainable for free-to-play, because that will allow a lot of free-to-plays to get like a free 4 out of 5 upgrade, and I think that I actually think that will be a great idea.
They would get to the 3K resonance, they'd get the second wings, the third wings, I mean the 3K rings. Everyone would be happy, and it wouldn't make any difference to Blizzard whatsoever. Dude, maybe even people would start spending on the game, because I don't know, they get a Jade, rolling consequence, and they got to the 4 out of 5 stars. Now I'm going to make it degree 5, degree 6, level 6, level 5. Maybe they start investing in the game.
Yeah.
Maybe. But with that, the way it was, dude, it was almost 8,000 reais to get the event done.
To get like the 5 out of 5, 8,000.
Yeah.
So
it's
how much
almost
is
a year of salary.
Oh my god, that's why here I think it was how much it was if I wanted to go to a 5 out of 5 in euros. Do you guys know? Like 1,000, 2,000?
No, I don't think you would get that far, because you have to get the full merchant skin completed, and then the second one. After that, if I'm not, I don't think if I have still wrote down here. I had that on my notes. I don't know if I deleted that. Let me check. You still have to spend a lot of check runs to get it.
Loyalty saying Trial of the Hordes, I have just done grind to 2k. Yeah, you reach to gold 1, but like last time I couldn't even do that, because like to reach to gold 1 is still gonna take you like 5 or 6 hours to grind. because like that's just like a lot of matches that you have to rotate with, right? I feel like they should make Trial of the Horse the ranking, because I think it's like 5 ranks. They should like just short it up. It should be like bronze 1, 2, and 3, silver 1, 2, and 3, and gold 1, 2, and 3, and legend, and that will be it. I think they have to short it up for Trial of the Horse. It's just like too many ranks. Nobody fucking likes to do that. If it is Survivor's Bane, I'm not doing that shit. I mean, Survivor's Bane, in my opinion, it is still the only that sometimes I see myself doing like casually, because Survivor's Bane, it really feels like I'm playing a different game. I just think like I'm playing, you know, Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
You know, is Vampire Survivors? Yeah, that's the name of the original game, right?
Yes.
Your reputation for being
Like such a simple, like that's how such a simple game like completely took over everything. And that game was like 3 euros. Trial sucks. You have to play 100 games. Yeah, it's just like too time consuming in my opinion. 400 euros to get the chance to pick up the 5-star. No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one of like the gem search. If you wanted to get the upgrade of a 4-star to a 5-star. So you had like 400 euros. No, 400 euros to get like to 22 polish shades. But it was not 22 polish shades. What more? Was more, right?
No, the maximum was 22.
400 euros? Like that seems like very low.
No, it's more. You had to get
it's
the
absolutely more.
you have to get fully the skin. I don't know how they are named in English. Galeria Fantasma, Mercado Fantasma, and then you'd have to get
the
more
Phantom Market.
2.6k. Yeah, you had to get them both, and then 2.6k in orbs.
So
get
you needed to get the Phantom Market, and you also needed to get the Phantom Cosmetic, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Phantom Market, and the other one was Phantom. What was the name of the other
Phantom
one?
Gallery, I think.
Phantom Gallery, exactly. No, that's too much. Like when I saw that patch, I'm gonna be honest, man. I was like, okay, Blizzard is not making this game for me. Like for me or for almost anyone. It's just like was a 100% a cash grab patch. And then you know what they did? Okay, let's throw like 2 stash tabs into the mix for the free-to-play, so you know, so we are still the good guys.
The thing is, last year they started so good. They gave us freely
Let me put here the
how do you say despertar? When you have the gem, the level 4 gems, and you
Thank you,
can. I forgot. how
Oh,
to say
you're
this in
talking
English.
about like the new gem resonance system with the
not. Let just me check this in English.
all right.
É o despertar do item. When you get the purple borders.
Oh, the
how to
awaken,
say this?
to
the
put like
awaken,
rank
okay.
4 awakening slot to
Yeah,
awaken the slot.
they start so good because we had to get like 1,000 orbs to get it. Then
Yeah.
they changed to 10k platinum and gave one for free for everyone.
Yeah,
Also, they changed so you don't have to have the level 10 gems. You had to have the level 5. Now it's only level 4. They started so well, and then it went up.
yeah. I think like, I mean, as the game progresses, I think it's becoming more free-to-play friendly in a way, like compared to whenever I played, and I'm certain compared to whenever other players started playing in the past, the game it is more friendly free to play. And this game, absolutely, you can play it free to play. It's just like you just have to understand you're not gonna be as competitive, but you can still do something. However, I feel like the major issue that I'm finding is that after 6 months, I think this game lacks content for me to do. I'm not talking like what I mean. I don't mean like content. I don't consider content having to do like the weekly gems, having to do the terror rifts, having like these for me are like task lists. You know, every day or every week I have to do these tasks. I am talking about like PvE challenging content that I would like to do, except I only feel like the only challenge that I have is PvP, but once I reach to like 4,000 rating, all I'm playing against is versus these whales, and I just start getting slightly bored of the game, you know? I feel like my fun after the 6 months is just declining a lot.
If you had played the game before the Blood Knight, you see what I'm saying, because boss from Reliquary, they were challenging, they're fun. Gotra was a pain in the ass to get through. The twins were annoying. Vita was annoying, but they were challenging. There was something you wanted to get through. Now you just get I don't know, a 10k, a 5k, a 6k, and just push forward. You don't have any challenge in it. I get what you're saying. It's just
it's boring.
It's
just boring.
It's not making content. They're just making it a job to make you stay more time on the game. So maybe you buy another package.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. I think like the dungeons, like this last one, it is so cool looking. Like, chat, can we agree? Like, it's so good. It is like a good job that they did on this boss. But then you just see all these whales. They just go and they kill it like so easily. Nobody has to do mechanics or anything, and I feel like that's the worst, man. Because they are trying to create better bosses, but the scaling of the power inside the game, it is so out of control. And you got like the gap, because like I feel like before the Blood Knight, what happened, it was like between like a whale and a free-to-play or the mid-spender, the gap was not that much, right? So even if you had a whale, maybe it was not, they couldn't carry as hard as they can now. But now it's just like you have the free-to-plays with 1 and 2,000 resonance, and then you have like 9, 10, 11k resonance, you know, like, and even if you're like 7 or 8,000 resonance, you're gonna like just blast through those raids.
Yeah, because you had to play around the mechanics. Like Gotra, you knew that the fucking poison bomb was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And the person that was gonna explode, you have to push them afar. And anyway, you had to go through the mechanics. Now you just push forward, you just kill it.
Yeah.
The thing is, on that time, like you were saying, the difference of resonance, the biggest resonance was 7.5k, but whales were 3k was a whale. It's not like the dude. Do you have 6k or no? There's no such thing. You have like 1 or 2 6k in the entire world. Besides JTs or business that do this from another level, from another dimension.
Yeah.
GG
all business. He was fun. He was a fun dude.
Besides that, you didn't have much people like that. And the second stats, I mean, you would get like what, 2k.
2,000.
3k. Tops. And that would be a lot. Now you have 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude, I've seen a guy, I think Isuzent has 12k armor pen.
Jesus.
You can't do anything about that. It has 12k res, it has 7k armor and 12k armor pen.
Jesus.
What are you gonna do?
No,
And he gets better hackers.
And the game will keep increasing that way. That's why I feel like sometimes some kind of like new server or something like that will benefit. Or I feel like they have to bring like people closer to the resonance and the power, and then they can maybe start doing some challenging content. Because like imagine this, I am free to play. And I feel like I don't have any content in the game. I can't imagine if I was like 8 or 9k. I actually had a conversation with Diablo the other day, and he's saying that it's so high resonance that anything he does in this game, it is not meaningful, because it just like blasts through the game no matter what, you know? So my thing is like, how can they actually can scale the PvE of the game whenever you have like, and even the PvP, whenever like you have like all these different powers of a character, you know? You have free to play, low resonance, low resonance, mid resonance, high resonance, you know? Then you have like the whales, you have the krakens. Like, it's just like so freaking hard to balance the game right now that I actually absolutely don't know what they are gonna do.
Have you ever tried any of the Path of Exiles, even the first or the second one?
Yeah, I played them both. Of course, dude.
The way they make seasons. Dude, I'm trying PoE 2 right now. Actually, I'm trying to change my channel to PoE 2. I wish that works because the amount of content you can make is almost
He's endless.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
can do
endless.
it. You can make a mage with a bow using quarterstaff skills and with plate armor. And there are tons of things to do. And when that season's over, you just leave it behind and go to a new one. I think the way Diablo Immortal works right now, there are some things that Blizzard has to fix before starting, starting that, like the charms. They are mostly useless.
Yeah.
The way the bonus that you get from the legendary items on level 6, 11, 26, the family.
Reforges.
Yeah, that has to change. It's good, but you can only use the same 10 tops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Five
we
to
need,
PvP,
we need
five
more
to
like
PvP.
loadouts. Also, I think we need more ways to get reforged stones. I don't understand why reforged stones are like this resource that you can only get from PvP, and like the seasons they last like 3 months, so pretty much you can only have like 100 or 80 reforged stones every 3 months. It just doesn't make it. I know you can buy them with the platinum, but that's not like really feasible for someone that you know, is low spender or even like free to play. It's just not beneficial to go and spend plat in it, in my opinion.
I agree.
But
Totally agree with you.
yeah, I will say that it's gonna be very hard for them, because like to change to a seasonal way, and because like some people that play Diablo Immortal, they don't like the seasonal thing. They enjoy, and I will say personally, I kind of enjoy the fact that. And I think one of the things that kind of hooked me up to Diablo Immortal is that the progression. I think like, but we're talking about the beginning of the progression, like the first 6 months. I keep mentioning this time gate because like it feels kind of good to play the game, because every day you're logging in, every day you're doing something new, every day, you know, you can feel like the power coming in. But after 6 months, the game just gets like really dry. So. But still, I enjoy that my character keeps getting more powerful. Like, reminds me a bit of like World of Warcraft, you know, that I played my character from like level 1, then level 60, then the expansion, level 70, level 80, and all these things. So it was always my only one character, and I enjoy that. So I think that's the reason why a lot of people play Diablo Immortal, is because it's not seasons.
Have you ever played Ion
Yes,
from the same company of Lineage 2?
I played.
Do you remember
it.
how fun that PvP was?
It was very fun with the wings. If you guys don't know, Ion is like this Asian game that it was like demons versus angels, and everyone had wings. And but I will say like the PvP when you were flying was a bit clunky. But it was fun. It was a fun game. You know, like I had my class was gladiator, and I managed to get that Bakarma. You remember? Like I don't know if your game was the extensible. You had like a spear.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you could extend. It was so fucking OP. I loved Iron. I played for a few months. I don't think I played for the. You know what's made me stop playing the game? It was like the time slots. Like you could only do PvP at a certain time, the same as like Diablo Immortal, but the PvP slot was in the same time as my classes, and I used to skip class to try to go do PvP to get the plus 10, and then my mom found out, and I had to stop playing Ion.
I see. I'm remembering about Ion because I love the way the PvP works when you had to invade the other territory. That was fun as AF. But what I just want to bring to the table is when you had the PvP, you had to get points to the PvP to craft your gear.
Yeah.
And the gear was unique, and some gears, after a while, some gears were seasonal. So imagine if you just have a battleground. I don't know what kind of map they would make. But with that point, to craft a gear, like they a system close to the curse items we have now, but with unique options that you could always put on the next item.
That you'll
I
get
think
specifically only from PvP.
only from PvP
Oh, that will get so many
and
people
for that
mad.
season,
That will get so
and
many
for
people
that
mad.
season.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so, but it you make the game so much more challenging.
It's like you have to like I understand, and for PvPers, I will put those powers, but they could only be used in PvP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So
course.
you make like this. I think that will be fun, but I don't think like forcing PvEers to go do PvP, it's a good thing, because a lot of people, they just don't like PvP. It's crazy to me to think that, but that's true. Most people, I will say like 90% of the players, they just play this game, they log in, they kill some mobs, they do some dungeons, and that's it. That's where he ends, you know.
Because we have the hardcore Diablo fans that just start playing Diablo Immortal because they were playing the Diablo 3, Diablo 4, and saw that on Play Store or iOS Store and wanted to see what it's like, the story behind the game, what it's like.
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
But what makes the game, I mean, why Genshin Impact is one of the top mobile games? Because it's challenging. Besides the complete pay-to-win nonsense, it's challenging. It's something unique that we have to get to do.
But as a free-to-play player, you can still most of the times clear the content, which is good.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to be pay-to-win. Of course, you probably have to spend more time. That's obvious. But like they put a lot of efforts on the story. I think like I would like to have a bit more story. I feel like I wish I could have in Diablo Immortal, but I just don't think like there's enough money or player base to be feasible to every major patch. We had a bit of upgrade on the campaign. I'm not like a huge story guy, but I remember whenever I played on Kaisar Rail, which is the same company as the Genshin Impact, every major patch, you had like 3 or 4 hours of like more story coming into the game. It was great. I loved it, and high quality with cutscenes and all these things. It was absolutely really good. But that's a story game. It is mainly PvE. People don't really do any PvP. And what do you think about this? Imagine a world that Diablo Immortal will never had PvP. Do you think Diablo Immortal would have been more successful? Mainly a PvE game?
I don't know, because the main issue with Diablo Immortal on the first actually Diablo Immortal full history is just full of shit, because that was that BlizzCon that they announced Diablo Immortal, everyone expecting Diablo 4. Then when they launched the game, you had all that bad media about you had to play Diablo Immortal for 50 years to make it to top level, top whatever. And then Blizzard started to make more pay-to-win mechanics. Like, okay, 7.5k res. What can I do now? Okay, just go to 9. Go to 10, 11, 12, 13. When are they going to stop?
Yeah.
That's one issue with the game, but if they simply make the game more history-like, I mean, like, imagine everything in the game, like, besides the battleground, everything besides the battleground, you still have the clans, the guild war, the Vigil of Blades, the whole Immortal shenanigans. I think the game would have made more success, because the bad media would not have hurt it so bad.
Yeah. I feel like the PvP, it was the PvP and PvP pay to win. A lot of people, they just dislike that. Other, like, very few, they like that, you know. And I don't think that will ever change. Personally, I think that if Diablo Immortal never had the PvP, probably we'll be talking a more successful game. but probably a game that I will maybe not be playing, or maybe I will, because like every time we bring other examples, we're talking about like Diablo 4 or Path of Exile or this or that is better ARPGs, and none of these ones they have PvP. So really what makes different Diablo Immortal different from the rest is like the fact that it has PvP. And I don't count like the dog shit attempt that Diablo 4 had on PvP. That's not PvP, okay? That was like, it was just like very wild. So I just feel like personally, and this is just like my hot take, okay? So you have like League of Legends, which is a dedicated PvP player experience, or Valorant, or all these games, right? It's just like their thing is like you just log in. It's like it's the same as you going here to the battlegrounds, right? It's like always the same thing. And then you have other games that they are just like PvE, like Path of Exile, Diablo 4, and all these things. So whenever you mainly focus on one of the spectrums, I think it is way easier to balance the game than whenever you're trying to have like a mix of them. And it's just like everything becomes like mid, you know, like you have mid experience, like you have a very average experience when it comes to the PvP, and you have a very average experience when it comes to PvE. You know, nothing of no side it is actually great. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they don't excel on anything.
Yeah, exactly. That's
It's almost like a vanilla experience.
Yeah, it's just like nothing, because like they cannot put all the eggs in one basket and make it great, you know, because the others, they have to be worried about the balancing. Like whenever they make the new instance, they have to make the instance in a way that, oh, it has to work for PvE and PvP, but like this is like, it's harder. It is definitely a harder job, and and it's just like way more things to manage. I will believe that probably I will be playing Diablo Immortal if it was just a PvE game. I will say that I enjoy the fact that there is PvP, but I don't think the PvP in this game it's good. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like this is probably, when it comes to PvP, first is a very super easy game when it comes to PvP. I don't think like, if you are like decently skilled, you're gonna be great at this game, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like the level of skill in this game that you need compared to other PvP games is very low. And like I'm comparing, like, because I used to be like a like top rank in arenas in World of Warcraft, right? Like that was a fucking hard game to play.
Because you have some games where you have like specific mechanics. Like I don't know if you guys played like one brief example, Cabal Online, where you have to use the skills in order on the right time set so you could combo them and then use another. That was hard to master. But Diablo Immortal, you just, you know, you have the same 4 skills, you just use them. You can choose if you're gonna, I don't know, flowing strikes, if it's gonna do that dash, or if you're gonna just stun on area. You have that difference, but it's not mechanically hard.
You know why it's becoming even easier? Is because every build, most of the builds now, it's like this. Like I just pressed like 3 buttons out of my 4 buttons, which are buffs. So it's like automated. I don't need to do anything. They will activate by themselves. So I activate 3 buffs and then I click 1 button, which is gonna make me spin. So the direction that this game is going more and more is like everything, it is around buffs. You very rarely have to aim any skill. And whenever everything is automated and everything is like huge and AoE and everything is like AoE stun and like those things, it becomes like very, very easy to play. But I will say 1 to 10 the PvP experience in this game, I think I will put it like around a 3. It is probably, I'm not saying it can, like, just because the 3 doesn't mean like it cannot be fun. You cannot have fun in PvP. I am saying compared to other games that I played personally, I feel like it is a very mid to or below average experience, especially whenever you have like such a difference between like pay to win and free to play. It's just like, at least whenever you know you're playing like League of Legends or Counter-Strike or all these things, like things are like slightly even. But here the skill doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters a bit, but it doesn't matter as much as you having a heavy wallet, right?
Yeah.
Then he's saying every skill is automatic, is dog shit for PvP. I absolutely agree with that. I feel like, but that's the thing. Like you're gonna always try to make like the best build for PvP, and if the best build in the meta it is to buff up and then just spam your hammer or something like that, that's what you're gonna do. And if you're a barbarian, you don't have 4 skills. You actually always have 3 skills, because one of them will always have to be Undying Rage. You know?
Yeah. Just like Necromancer is gonna have to use their Undying Rage.
Yeah. Yeah, but we could be here talking for a long time about it. Like, I personally think like there's these will always be, and this is my recent realization, and I feel like I stopped being as frustrated to the game, because I'm a hardcore player, but I just realized, and I have to accept the fact this will always be a very casual game. This is, at the end of the day, it is a mobile game, and the expectations of a hardcore player or a hardcore grinder will never be matched. There is not enough content for you to keep grinding, especially after a while in the game, and that's just it. That's just how it is. So if you start seeing the game as a casual game, it is what it's gonna be. I don't think the game will ever change that. I don't think so.
The main issue is that Blizzard doesn't allow you to become casual, because you have to do assembly, you have to do the Immortal stuff, you have to do the vault, you have some stuff that you're obliged to do, or else you're gonna lose a lot of resources.
No, but even so, like, okay, what I say by a casual, I mean, a casual for me personally, it is someone that puts like 2 hours per day in the game.
Okay.
A casual gamer, between 1 and 2 hours. Okay, like this game I think is doable, and I think a very casual person is like someone that spends less than 1 hour per day. Hardcore, I think, is anything above like 4 hours above. If you spend like 4 hours playing this game a day, you're like a hardcore. But do you have content enough to do besides like spamming battlegrounds?
No. That's not one of the things that I keep talking to my wife, because she's helping a lot with the channel, with the moderation of the channel, is that I can't play on. We have that Discord that the content creators use. We talk about stuff, what to do.
Yeah.
We don't have much stuff to talk about. We can't program ourselves like, I'm gonna make a video about this stuff. It's gonna be really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna post next week. You can't do that. You have to post the things that simply show up. The patch notes on Monday, the updates on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you are, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of depth, and which can lead also for the content creators to be a bit frustrated that it's hard sometimes to pump the content that you want to do, right? But
Right.
we gotta go.
Yeah.
It's already 10:30. I'm getting extremely starving, but hey, man, happy to speak with you again. If you ever want to come here on the stream again, really nice to actually be able to connect after so long. And I absolutely love what you do. I love what you do for the Brazilian community. I see sometimes some Brazilians also come here in the channel and say, "Oh, you're Portuguese," like it's funny. And if chat, I'm gonna link your channel And if you guys want to go there, you want to give him some support, of course, like he does content in English, in Portuguese. So maybe many of you will not be able to do it. But in any ways, if any Portuguese or Brazilian, it is in the chat. Definitely go and check it out because he makes great content. So Matt, you want to say anything to the chat before we go?
Dude, thank you so much for having me. It was a lot of fun talking to you. It's a lot of fun talking to someone that's enjoying the game, that's thinking about the game, and is smart enough to try different stuff before just raising and repeat, which is all that I'm seeing about Diablo Immortal right now.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for having me. And I have English subtitles on my video, by the way. That's something I'm trying to put on every video, but I'm trying to.
Okay, so he got English subtitles, man. So after all, you guys can all go and check. So, hey, thank you so much for coming. Thank you to everyone that is in the chat. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have some food, man. It's like very, very late. And hopefully tomorrow I will come here on the stream once again. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.